So we're doing this bit, it's pouring down with rain. We're waiting for the one and only Travis Perkins to bring us a digger. They're normally really good. We've got a bit of an issue. We've been waiting since 8:30 and it's now 10:30, and it's a little bit late. So it happens from time to time, and the person to blame for all this is him. Bloody Bradley, because he now works with Travis Perkins. What have you done to us, Bradley?
I've had a week off work, so you've got no digger.
He's had a week off, so he's kindly come down this morning with us and brought us a breakfast roll and a cup of coffee on his week off. So you could have brought the bloody digger with you, mate, couldn't you?
No. No
Good luck, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for the breakfast rolls. And once they bring the digger,
which I won't be.
Which he won't be bringing. And if he was bringing it, it probably would have been here by now. Nearly forgot about showing you people. But I've dug this out now. Our finished level is one course below DPC, and we've got eco drains going up here. So me and Dayton, Frazer is off. He's got either a kidney stone or a kidney infection or something, so he's not in a very good state at the moment. So he's in the house, feet up, antibiotics, and see how it goes. So it's me and you, mate, isn't it? Yeah, bringing it through on the blue. The Haynes twins do look like twins, actually, don't we? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Oop, no, hang on. Right, there's the younger model there on the right hand side, or whatever it is on your screen. There's me. I think I look exactly the same. 50-year-old versus a 17-year-old. I think we look like twins, Dave.
Happy days, eh?
Happy days. Right, so base is in. It's all whacked. You've got to get these eco drains in now. They're threshold drains from eco. We're going to put them down there. Probably going to have to redo the base. It's not quite there, so we're going to have to put some stone dust on top. So this now is how most porcelain, or pretty much all porcelain, arrives to you on site, right? So you can see they're all stood up. They're all stood up vertical there, right? So by the time you cut these green bands, what happens is everything just wants to go like a piece of wood up here, and you just hope that it holds it. And so, question, why are these manufacturers so stingy that they're bringing pallets of porcelain to site like this now? It's impossible to work with. I think that is a load of crap. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Whinge over. Yeah, problem solved. Found a bit of scrap wood hanging around, so we've screwed that into the bottom, screwed into there and put a block there. So that now, the weight is coming this way, so it'll hold on there and it's not going anywhere. Got the base in now. We put a little bit of stone dust on top, or grano as people call it. So the base thickness you're looking for is a minimum of 100mm. Here, by the time we put the base on top now, it's probably about 150, 180, and we've whacked it in layers. So that's done. We've got the eco drains in up against the house, connected into that drainage gully down there. And then what we've done, our usual thing, we've sprayed out the pattern, we've sprayed out the bond, we know exactly where our cuts are, we know exactly where these slabs we need. 4-in-1 mix, sharp sand, ordinary Portland cement with plasticizer. On a wet mix we're laying it, and then we've got paving slurry. Paint that on the back of the slabs to aid bonding. We've got ours, this is paving primer from Marshall's. You can get it in the local builders merchants. If you're laying porcelain, put it on the back of the slabs. If you don't, it'll all delaminate, it'll all just come apart. Your slabs will come away from the mortar, so you have to use slurry. Don't not use it. You've been warned. There we are, got a 40 to 50mm bed underneath there now. The other thing I'd recommend is when you put your base in, we got all the water falling this way into those eco drains. Damp proof course is by here. I'll show you. That's damp proof course there. So we got a brick, and then we got these protecting the damp proof course. Don't need any eco drains up here because the damp changes. Damp is up here. So we've got 2.5 courses. There's a step inside the house. See the step in there? Stepping up to a different level. So don't need eco drains there. Best practice is 2 courses below DPC and put an eco drain, but we've pinched a little bit, which we're allowed to do, has been confirmed with building control. Get your patio base just off the bubble, just outside of the bubble, fall in that way, and you can't go wrong. 5mm tile spacers. I just got these off the internet. They're actually window packers, so if you want spacers, just get some window packers. These are 5mm. You can use a 3mm on porcelain. So this is a consistency you want, look. So this has got sharp sand, so very big grains of sand in it. So that's what you want to be laying your patio. Don't use building sand. You need the grit in it to bind the sand together to get like a stronger mix. So I've got a kneeling mat. Get one to protect your knees. Don't want knees like mine. How do you put the bed down? So what I tend to do is I get the bed slightly higher than the underside of the previous slab. So just get your cement ever so slightly higher than your previous slab, like that, and then you're just running the mix off that to where you think is right. You could get a split level on it. You could put an off-cut patio slab by here and get a level from there to there if you're a little bit inexperienced and you want to know how thick your beds are got to be. So get your bed flat. Use the trowel to get your bed flat. You want your bed flat because you don't want any gaps underneath your paving. You've got gaps underneath the paving, it's going to hold water and it's going to give it a chance not to stick to the mortar. So lay it as flat as you possibly can. Spend a bit of time doing that, and then what you want to do once you're happy, you're pretty much there, run your trowel along here like that, get rid of that bit, and the same up here. And then what you'll find is if you do that, when you put the slab down, you hit it down, that won't come up between the joint and fill your joint up, because you've got to point this, you've got to grout this later on. You can either leave it like that. I tend to just like put the sign of Zorro in it, and it just makes it easier for me to hit it down. I haven't gone deep, I've only gone a little bit. So now that bed now is ready for the slab to be laid on. You need a mallet for this, not a lump hammer. A mallet with quite a soft end on it, so you don't mark the porcelain. If I prime the slab, we'll show you that. Put the slab in, or the tile in. What I'm looking for now is where it's got to be seated. You just gently, if you hit that side, this side comes up. You hit this side comes up. So you're trying to get your slab to go down exactly where you want it. And all I'm looking for is that spirit level just to be on the end of the on the bubble, on the line. You want the bubble on the line of the spirit level. Right, I'm there. Now I'm checking level this way. I'm there. Now we've got our spacers. 1, 2. That's it. Next job. Fill up your sides. There we are. You can see the whole underside of the slab is full with sand and cement. I'm going to clean that off now with a sponge. And then we're on to the next one. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to have own or buy these things, I'm not sure how much they are. How much are they, Frey? I think that's about 130 quid. Not sure about this one, about 80 quid. Both work as well as each other. That's probably a little bit better than what this one is, but this does a good job. This bully, what's it called? A bully grip by Tyler's Tools. Been using that quite a lot, and it's really, Scott gave it to us, Tidy Bricks, and that's really good. So what we'll do now, we'll pick that up and chuck them in there. If you haven't got these things, don't worry, you can put them in, but be careful, they are a little bit heavy. If you want to get your slurry on, put it on nice and thick. If you want to know how to mix it and you use the Marshalls or the product from the builders merchants, just follow the instructions on the back of the tub. What's it looking like in there, Frey? That's the consistency in the tub, look. Alright. So basically, when you put this on, the more the better. Don't be shy putting this on, because this is the only thing that's keeping your tiles from sticking to the cement. You can use SBR, but I can't be arsed faffing about with that. We just use the proper stuff and be done with it. So there you are, that's slurry. Let's go over and lay it. If you haven't got those grip things, Frazer will show you now how to lay it and where to position your hands. If you have, and here he comes, here comes Frey. So see where his hands are? On this bottom right and top left. Watch your back, bend your legs, put it into where you want it. Job done. I'm just going to hit it down to the level now. What I'm doing now is that was my point of level, and I'm just making sure the top of the slab is level and the bottom of the slab is level. And then as a check, I put my spirit level that way just to check there's no gaps or anything underneath, and you just carry on laying each row like that. So like I said, put your make your spirit level on this side of the slab, and then the bottom side of the slab, that's level as well. And then what you want to do is turn your level around this way and make sure that your spirit level is where you want it. Like I said, it's just touching the line there to give you a fall, and there's no gaps underneath. So you want to be doing that on every slab. Mixing station, this is Dayton, Frazer's brother. This is my other son. So what are you up to then, Date?
Right, so put a mix on, got up I guess, get it up to 10 milliliter, a fed, put that in, and then over here, we've got 2 buckets of sharp sand, and then another 2 buckets of sand over there. Mix it, squirt your mortar in, done.
Job done. How are you finding it? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Yeah? Do you like working with your father?
Yeah.
Careful what you say. You might be sleeping in the shed tonight otherwise.
Yeah.
How's your ankle?
Ah, it's better.
There we are, good. Right, let's get that mix on then.
Early.
Pardon?
I'm going home earlier.
No, you're bloody well not. Get that mix on, you're at 4:30.
Yeah, another thing I forgot to say is when you put in the mixer, don't chuck it over yourself. Tasty as well.
I want you to get all that cement off there now, put it back in the bucket. You bloody, look how much you're on, you're wasting it. That's it, you got it. There we are then, follow the principle and you get a patio looking like this. All the cuts round there, we just used a set square, like an L-shaped square, and a bevel to mark it all out. It's all being rendered, so the cuts probably won't even be seen, but I've done it nice, neat and tidy anyway. So yeah, eco drains in, flow point in. If you want to see any more videos on flow pointing or patios or anything like that, just take a look on the playlists and you'll find them there. But hopefully this little video helps you. Please like, subscribe, see you on the next one. Cheers.